Today, I'll be showing you about Gemini in Android Studio and how it can help you with your dev cycle. Now, you can see on my Android Studio here, it's kind of like your normal JetBrains IDE, right? Like IntelliJ or PyCharm. It's very similar to those. Now, but you can see on the sidebar here, there's a nifty new option called Gemini, right? And on Gemini here, if I click on next and accept it, and then of course I'm going to accept this, click on next. Now you can see we can try, thanks for trying Gemini. We can also use context from your project to improve responses, right? We can also ask to decide here. You can also click author if you don't like it. I'm just going to click on finish. Now you can see this is basically an AI built in into an ITE, right? So for example, I'm going to type in my code has a bug, right? And it can see the thing on my screen, right? It can see my codes. So if I say my code has a bug, please help me at debugging logs onto it, right? For example, I type in this and I click on submit. Now Gemini will think, it'll process the question, and it'll also process our code as well. Now you can see, okay, I understand you're looking for adding a debugging, and then it'll give in our code here, right? So for example here, our code, let me scroll up. Now you can see my class here, for example. Now you can see they add debugging codes, right? Now you can see this is what the debugging code looks like. If you scroll down some more, you can see they also have a calculator, a network manager here based on my code here as well. Now you can see there's an if, there's also a log here. Now you can see how powerful this is, right? Now it's not just like this. If you want to debug a specific part of your code, for example, here I have a code here that's up here, and I copy and paste, and I want to say like this part of the code has trouble. Please help me fix it. It can help you do that. This part has an issue, right? It doesn't really have an issue, but this is me just testing it. This part has an issue. Please help me fix it, right? I'm going to click on submit, and then it'll think, right? So you can see, okay, I understand you're having trouble with the following code, and you can see there's a lot of potential issues that could help you fix it, right? So you can see it gives us a list like what kind of issues it has, like what potential issue it could have. Like there's a couple of changes it made as well. You can see there's an incorrect topset value, inconsistent behavior, timing and view hierarchy. Now all of these things are very, very smart, right? They also have a couple of tips here, and they also provide sources or references up here as well, or down here. See? So usually developers already use ChatGPT to code, right? But of course, you will have to switch in between apps and browsers to do that. But with Android Studio, it's already integrated straight into the IDE. If you enjoyed this video, please do consider liking and subscribing.